Hello and welcome back to Sharin no Kuni, and the first thing that came into my mind is I don't like the summer and the winter season. I like the in-between seasons. So spring and autumn, because in spring it's not too warm and not too cold, and the same goes for autumn. But in the winter it's getting too cold, you get sore lips because the weather outside is way too cold. And in the summer, it's most of the time so hot that you can't move an inch without breaking out in a sweat and getting out of breath really easily or get sunburns. So yeah, my favorite seasons are spring and autumn. So yeah, a little info about me. It just came up while I was preparing in my head for some reason, and I just wanted to get it out. So basically what I want to do is, what's your favorite season of the year? I mean, yeah, you know mine now. What's your personal? Okay, and here we go. Where was I? There we go. Next day. 207 sheep. No, 84,207 sheep. 84,208 sheep. The ranch was already completely buried in white. Just kidding. I fell asleep before I got that far, of course. What? Is he messing with us now? Good morning, Kenichi. Good morning to you too, Nak-chan. Is he talking to himself? Good morning, Kenichi. Good morning. Yeah, he spoke to himself. Good morning to you. She was as morose as ever. This time I'm prepared. I already have the app open for once. Okay, morose. Great start. Really? That's morose? Grumpy, sullen, or moody. Those were words I would understand, but morose? Okay. So she's a little grump. Maybe she should go to the game grump. No, they are not really grumpy, even though it is in their name. They should be more or less called the wage grumps at this point, for the sole reason that Aaron is raging more than anything. But that's off the topic. I sat up and looked over at Natsumi. What you doing? Well, it was clear that she was sitting in the corner of the room, hugging her knees. The Natsumi of before had returned. No, it's even worse than before. Breakfast is ready. Alright. I'm gonna go wash my face. Let's eat after that. I'm fine. Please, eat by yourself. Are you not going to have anything to eat? I am not hungry. You have to be hungry. I'm not hungry. She grew silent. Anyway, we're gonna eat after I wash up, okay? Chagrin was my entirety. Great, it's another word. I don't know what the fuck it means. Not even in context for once. Let me see, wait, is something wrong? No, I just thought. Okay, why is it not? There we go. Why is it there? To fret, to anger. Anger was my entirety. What? Okay. So, what the hell do I do? Man, it'd be great if I could settle this with one snap of my fingers. My words were light, but my heart was heavy. I ate alone. Of course you did. Natsumi refused to partake in breakfast. Nak-chan, you're not gonna make it until lunchtime unless you eat something. Or are you planning to skip lunch too? I'm fine.
全然平気です。
I'm just fine. I see. This was the girl I had met upon returning to this town. No, it's worse in my opinion. Seriously. I wasn't really able to bring myself to eat. The atmosphere of this apartment was gloomier than ever before. See? Not the same. It premeditated the food itself. I had never tasted a meal as rotten as this one.
寒い。
So cold. Cold? Well, we were nearing the end of summer, but it was still pretty hot. Even if you weren't wearing any clothes, I doubt you would have been able to say it was chilly in the slightest. Well, it's a little bit chilly in my room, but that's only because I lowered the heater so that my throat is not so attacked by the dry air.
寒い。
So cold. I think she doesn't mean literally cold, but coldness in her soul or something. She was shivering all over. Nakchan? Or she gets sick.
寒い。
Maybe she gets sick. Cold. She kept repeating that word. What's cold? What do you mean? My voice finally reached her. She looked up at me.
なんでもないです。
It's nothing. Nothing?
いえ、ちょっと寂しいことを言って気を引こうとしただけです。
And cold was the best you could come up with. Nothing. Just wanted to say something depressing to attract your attention. So she was saying nasty things on purpose again.
森田さん、心配しましたか？
Did I make you worry about me? Huh? Well, yeah.
ごめんなさい。ちょっとからかってみました。
I apologize. I was just making fun of you. And that was where I was supposed to get angry. At the unstable person in front of me. I couldn't do that, of course. Anyway, hey, don't you think that the management of this dorm is pretty negligent? I tried to strike up a conversation with Natsumi as she was watering the flowers, as I would usually do. Don't you guys have a landlady here too?
いるにはいますが、めったにいらっしゃいませんから。
Well, we do, but she's seldom around. This place is pretty huge. You'd think she'd stop by more often. Oh, that's right. Hoizuki had said something related to this. Didn't you guys have a manager go missing or something? Natsumi's shoulders shook, ever so subtly.
そうですね。
I suppose we did. Yes. Whoa, hold on a sec, Nakchan. You're gonna drown the poor things. Oh, okay. You're gonna drown the poor things. She had the watering can tilted at a large angle. Was she trying to fill up a well? Nakchan? She continued to ignore me. Oh well. Establishing a relationship is quite difficult, but destroying one is about as simple as it gets. Natsumi and I were walking to school together, this time standing a fair distance apart. She was hunched over again. Somehow she looked even smaller than before. Hey, wait a minute. ... Seriously, hold up, Nakchan. ...
早く試験に合格できるといいですね。
It would be great if you could hurry up and pass your exam. And your cooperation is an absolute necessity if I wish to do that.
そうですか。
Oh, interesting. That was the important part, you know? Come on, tell me what's wrong. Why are you walking that far away from me?
別に普通だと思います。
No reason? Isn't this normal? A little while ago, yeah, but you were walking right next to me yesterday. But she had also been practicing a better sort of posture recently. However, as was plain to see, she was back to hunching over. It's something that happened with Sachi as well. Natsumi didn't move a muscle when the lunch bell rang. Sachi and Tooka approached me. Clearly they were sick and tired of seeing Natsumi act this way. Sachi didn't seem to be bothered by yesterday's discussion. I decided to act as casually as possible as well.
ケンイチ？何？なんか面白いことでもあったの？
What's up? Has anything interesting happened to you recently? The most interesting thing ever happened, in fact. I started my own talk show. What?
磯野みたいな真似しないで！
Don't act like Isono. Don't compare me to Isono. Anything but that. And thus concludes my talk show. Total number of episodes, 1.
だるい！
Same time, same class. No. I don't want to be put in the same class as him either.
本当にもうバカなんだから。
You really are an idiot. Sachi cackled. Excuse me?
夏美もケンイチのバカさ加減に突っ込みたいの？いいよ。
Do you want to lambast Kenichi for being such a moron as well? Well, feel free to join in. To lambast? Let me see what lambast means. I really hope that I even remember a fraction of the words I look up here. What? That doesn't even make sense. Oh, that makes sense though. To blow away, lambast. To exhaust, to wear, to finish someone. Or to screw with him, I think is also a possibility.
何か面白いんですか？それ。
Do you two find that interesting? It was a pretty crappy joke, I'm not gonna lie.
いえ、どうして笑ったのかわからなくて。
Well, I just didn't know why you were laughing.
ケンイチが磯野の行動に似てたからだよ。
Because Kenichi started acting like Isono.
磯野くんの行動に似てたら面白いんですか？
So, things are interesting if they involve Isono-kun?
だって変人じゃない。
Well, he is a weirdo.
ケンイチもだけどね。
Kenichi is one too, though. I am?
あれ？でもケンイチも変人なら同じ変人の行動なんだから変じゃないんじゃない？
If Kenichi's a weirdo, though, then wouldn't acting like another weirdo not be weird?
だったら変じゃないような。
That does sound kinda right.
あれ？
What? Smoke started pouring out of her ears. No, actually it's bubbles.
でも根本的に違うんじゃない？だって
Actually, aren't they fundamentally different? Like...
よかったわ。二人とも一緒にいてくれて。
Oh, great. You two are together.
あ、お母さん。実はケンイチと磯野。
Oh, Mom, listen to this. Kenichi and Isono.
ごめんなさい。ちょっと用事があるの。二人にね。
I'm sorry. I have a message for you two. Kyoko-san called out to Natsumi and me.
ほおずき先生が呼んでるわ。 地球特別指導室に来るようにですって。
Uh-oh. That can't be good. It can only be another soul-crushing experience. Mr. Hoizuki is calling for you. He said to come to the special guidance room at once. ...
私もですか?
Me too?
ええ、そう聞いたわ。
Yes, that's what he told me. I really didn't feel like going. Understand. I appreciate it. Let's go, Nakchan.
はい。
Yes.
大丈夫?
Is it going to be okay? Is what going to be okay?
夏美、頼んだよ。
Take care of Natsumi, you hear me? I will. I turned around. Tooka and Isuno were standing next to Sachi, similarly concerned. It was never good when we reached his room. It's Morita. Hinata Natsumi is with me. Haide! Enter. Okay?
何がですか?
What do you mean? I know you're scared, but just try to hang in there.
はい。
Excuse me. For what purpose have you called us here today?
お前に用はないが構成の一環として活用できるならばと思い同席させている。
Oh God, no! No, 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 no! This will be soul crushing as balls, man. Oh no, this dick will reveal my relationship with Sachi. I can already smell it. Or something. No, I think it's something worse. Anyway. I have no business with you, Morita. However, I'm allowing your presence, as it may prove useful in the pursuit of rehabilitation. We're getting great.
日向夏美、
はい。
前に出てこれを見ろ。
Come forth. I wish to show you something.
はい。
She timidly approached Hoizuki.
この両名に見覚えはあるな。
You recognize these people, yes? He slid an old photograph across the table. A photograph of a middle-aged man and woman. Okay. Natsumi gasped as soon as she saw it. Maybe her parents?
お父さん、お母さんです。
It's Dad and Mom. What? A photograph of Natsumi's parents? Why the hell was he showing this to her?
具体的な話は一切聞かされていないようだが。
It would appear that you have not received any concrete information regarding their situation.
はい。
I see. Hops poured over Natsumi's entire body, careful not to miss the slightest fluctuation.
7年前に消息を絶ってから何一つ聞かされてはいないのか。
So, you are saying that you have not heard a single thing about them since the incident 7 years ago?
はい。
実に心身ともに苦しんだのだろう。
That must be quite painful for you.
いえ、もう慣れましたから。No, I've gotten used to it.
そうか。しかし情報を得られるならば得たくはないか。
I see. However, say that you had the opportunity to acquire said information. Would you desire to?
先日日向夏美の両親に関する情報が私の耳に届いたのだ。
Actually, I received some information about Hinata Natsumi's parents the other
本
day.
当ですか? ですか?
本当ですか?
本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか? 本当ですか?
Is that true?
聞くか聞かないか。それは日向自身が決めるのだ。
It is up to you to decide whether or not you wish to hear it.
私は。
別に孤独を好むならそれでいい。
I have no complaints if you prefer solitude.
だが情報だけでも知りたいとは思わんか。
However, do you not even wish to hear the information? Pop's particular brand of incitement never failed to piss me off.
はい。じゃあ、聞くだけ。
I have a bad feeling about this. I do. Then I'll at least hear it. She answered modestly, perhaps even reluctantly. However, it was clear that a sliver of hope dwelled within her eyes. Pops could see this himself, of course. He nodded and began reading the document he was holding.
両名は内乱の檻で捕らえられ、収容所へと送られた。
Both of your parents were apprehended following the uprising and were subsequently sent to a concentration camp. Well, that was a given.
だがどんなことがあっても夏美に会うのだと、両親は希望を捨てなかった。
However, they persevered. Despite their circumstances, they never gave up hope that they would see their dear daughter again someday.
家族愛とは計り知れないものがあると思わないか。苦しい収容所生活において、両名は笑みを絶やさなかったそうだ。
A familial affection, that most unmeasurable of emotions. It would appear that they kept smiles on their faces at all times, regardless of how horrifying the camp may have been or may have become.
そして娘もまた厳しい義務を持ちながら、異性に関わらず、関わらせずを貫いてきた。それは称賛に値する。
And, in fact, their daughter has been persevering through life herself. After all, she is coping admirably with an obligation which prohibits her from making contact with the opposite sex. Truly wonderful.
それで、二人は。
And what about them? The interesting thing is this obligation, I don't know if I already brought this up, but it only prohibits falling in love with the opposite sex. But what about the Yuri stuff? I mean, she could fall in love with a girl or could hang out with a lot of girls. I mean, there's Sachi, there's Toka. She could hang out with them, she could cuddle with them, hug with them, cry with them, and so on and so on. So she wouldn't need to cease all physical contact. I mean, did she never even, I don't know, try to have at least some kind of physical contact with girls? I mean, not in that way, but in the comforting way. By holding hands or hugging them, which is a very good medical thing to do as well, because it can result in lowered heart frequency and reduces the chance to get a stroke and stuff like that.
こうして経緯を伝えることになった理由だが、実は先日収容所から連絡が入った。
I am giving you the full story because I have just received word of a development from the camp holding them in custody.
連絡
Development?
事実とは酷なものだ。
Let it be said, reality is cruel and unforgiving. He spoke bluntly.
収容所から入った知らせは、日向夏美の両親が、
They are dead, right? The report I received from the camp regarding Hinata Natsumi's parents states that this was the sort of thing you knew the ending to already.
刑期を終えることなく死亡したとの知らせだった。
They passed away before being able to fulfill the full term of their respective sentences. Well, that was a given. But Natsumi just nodded.
死因なども知りたいと思うだろうが、残念ながら詳細は公開されなかった。
I am certain you would like to hear the cause of their death, yes? Unfortunately, that information has not yet been made public.
これでお前は本当の孤独となってしまったな、ひなた。
So then, it would appear that you are now truly alone, Hinata. But she's stared at the ground. She's not truly alone. There's Tooka and Sachi still. Tooka and Sachi can become very close friends with her, and even are allowed to hug her and comfort her and all that. I mean, I don't see the problem here. Well, except I know it's horrible. Her parents dead in a concentration camp, which is the most likely outcome anyway. But still. Did I already said she stared at the ground?
今まで一人でやってこれたのだ。何も問題あるまい。
Of course, this should present no further difficulties for you. After all, you have lived this long relying only on yourself. But I couldn't say anything.
以上だ。
That is all. His gaze told us all we needed to know. Namely, get out.
そうですか。
I see. But desolate response drifted through the room. Is that all you needed from us?
そうだ。
Indeed. I see. That taste of iron filled my mouth. Let's go, Nakchan. Wait, what? The taste of iron filled my mouth. That means he has bitten himself, because blood tastes like iron. We can't just stay here, alright?
森田は残れ。
Morita, you shall be remaining here. Something dark inside of me sprung into action. Didn't you just fucking tell me that I was unnecessary? Let me stay with Natsumi. Oh god, now he's pissed. Hoizuki refused to flinch. I felt like murdering him, and yet he simply stared at me with the same cold eyes as always.
ではこのまま言わせてもらうとしよう。
If that is what you desire, then please allow me to make a statement first. It just fucked up big time. Oh yes, you did.
森田よ、よく観察していたが、そこの日向が私の一語一句に耳を傾けうなずき、希望の念を込めていたことに。
Morita, I trust that you have been observing Hinata adequately during this conversation. You should know, then, how she hung upon my every word, so to speak. That's...
興味のない素振りをしながらも、両親の無事を祈るけなげな姿を。
You should know, then, of her valiant stature, of how she feigned disinterest while praising her parents' resilience on the inside.
両親が生きているかもしれないという可能性こそが、日向に残された最後の希望だったのだ。
You should know, then, that the possibility of Hinata's parents still being alive was her last hope, as it were. Izuki was making it look like this was a conversation between only me and him.
人を愛することもできず、最も自分を愛してくれる両親を失ったのだ。
She is, of course, no longer capable of coming to know the love of others. And now the only two people who loved her are no more. It's not true. You can love other people, especially people of the same sex.
もはや生きている価値などはあるまい。
By which, of course, I mean that her life has no further value. Natsumi's mouth twisted in a crooked smile. A smile invited by Hoizuki's utterly malignant words. Her legs began turning in unnatural directions. Are you going to murder her now? I was sure that she was going to fall, but her feet met the ground nonetheless. She left the room. One could have mistaken her gait for that of a ghost's. I turned my gaze upon Hoizuki.
タイムリミットだ、森田。お前は大根10日の監督に時間をかけすぎたのだ。
Time's up, Morita. You wasted too much time with One Toka. That isn't what you promised. I thought the exam period was supposed to be indefinite.
情勢の変化による計画の変更というものだ。
Sometimes a change in situation calls for a change in plans. Adults were always quick to break their promises. That's only too true. Well, I'm technically an adult, but I'm a child at heart. Okay, you want me to become a high-class individual this badly?
人の命は平等ではない。日向のためにもしっかりと社会に貢献するのだ。
People's lives are not equal in worth. Your great contribution to society will be for Hinata's sake as well. I was Morita Kenichi. I was the person who had established a successful business in only a year and a half, survived the hell of the Southern conflict, and had reached the final stage of the special high-class individual exam.
日向はお前の力の及ばない不慮の事故で死んだ。それは減点の対象にはならず、お前は試験に合格する。
Well, Hinata died in an unfortunate accident. It was beyond your ability to assist her. Do not worry. This shall not count as a demerit. You shall pass the exam. My premonition was right? That he's about to kill her? Just so I could move on? Wait, but demerit. This is so fucked up. Oh, really? A bad demerit also means bad mark or black mark. Why the hell was I letting this monster jerk me around?
いい感じに天狗の鼻が伸びてきたな。
Your arrogance is making itself apparent, Morita. If that is your opinion, why could Hoizuki remain so calm? Because of that bulge in his breast pocket? On the other hand, I was unarmed. Oh, the bulge in his breast pocket is a gun. Okay. Assaulting him from this distance would have been impossible. Excuse me! I would withdraw for now. I marched out of the room with the dignity and alacrity I had picked up during my time in the military.
さすがにこの場で襲いかかってくるほど 愚かではないか。
Precisely. You are not foolish enough to mount an attack upon me inside of this room. His taunt left a bad taste in my mouth. Okay, alacrity. I think dignity is some kind of honor, I guess? I mean, I know the word dignity, but I'm not 100% sure about what it actually means. I know dignity and honor is something else. Oh, okay, yeah. Dignity. Okay, but the other word I don't know. Honor and dignity. Ehre und Würde. Okay, and where was it? Alacrity. Alacrity. This is actually no new one. Oh, okay. Wait, no. Let's see. Zeal, eagerness. Okay. Class began anew once lunchtime ended. The hallway had quieted down. Akchan. Let's go.
はい。
So, does Hoizuki want me to kill her? Or will he assassinate her? Or what is the plan here? Didn't know what would be proper to say to her.
悲しくはありませんよ。
I am not sad. Don't force yourself.
いえ、本当です。
No, really.
なんというか、実感が湧かないんです。
It doesn't feel weird to me.
お父さんたちとは7年前から一度も連絡が取れていませんから。
I haven't heard a word from my parents in 7 years, after all.
たった7年なのに、写真を見るまで記憶の顔は切りかかっていて。
Only 7 years, and yet I could barely remember their faces when I stared at that photograph. Except for you immediately was stricken with shock that you immediately recognized them.
7年経ったからか、涙だって出てきません。
I can't even cry about it. Perhaps it's because it's been 7 years? Well, it's not exactly 7 years, but for me something is 3 or 4 years past and I still cry about it. So I think 3 more years is nothing.
けれど、違うのかもしれません。
But yeah, maybe that's wrong.
もしかしたら、私は悲しいのかもしれない。
Maybe I really am sad.
何もかもなくなってしまいました。
After all, I've lost everything. Absolutely everything.
ただ、心がぽっかりと
My mind
カラカラになってしまいました。
has wilted.
本当に何も残っていないんです。
Don't have anything left. Wilted? I bet there's an easier word like can't think of it right now, but I know there's a different word. Yeah, that's pretty much what I suspected. Withered, okay, or decayed. The pain vanished from her smile.
特別高等人になったら、社会のために頑張ってくださいね。
Please contribute beautifully to society once you become a special high-class individual. Natsumi called out to a teacher and entered the classroom. Kyoko-sensei left the classroom. Another school day had come to an end. Hey, Sachi, wake up. School's over. She started stewing. I looked around for Natsumi while Sachi was waking up. Ah, Nach...
大根さん。
ひなたさん？
Toka had been talking to some other students. She nearly jumped upon hearing Natsumi call her name.
どうしたの？
What is it? She had never expected Natsumi of all people to strike up a conversation with her.
お礼を言っておきたかったので。
I want to give my thanks. Don't tell me she attempts to suicide herself now.
ごめん、何のこと？
Huh? What? I'm sorry, but what do you mean?
先日、川辺でお料理を食べさせてもらいました。
No, she did not. She forgot the iron pan. You cooked for us all down at the riverside the other day.
料理って昨日はおじゃんになったよ。
Cooked? Hey, yesterday was a bust. Don't you remember?
いえいえ、ずっと前の恩赦祭の時です。
Oh, okay. Ah, no. I'm talking about a long time ago, during the Amnesty Festival.
ああ、お礼なんていいよ。
Oh, but please, don't worry about thanking me.
それでも、私は美味しかったので。
Either way, I found your food delicious. So,
美味しかった。そう？
it was delicious? You really think so?
はい、とても。
Yes, very.
大根さんなら、きっと素敵な料理人になれます。料理、ありがとうございました。
I'm sure you will become a famous cook. Thank you for cooking for us. She bowed politely.
そんなに喜ばれると嬉しいな。
I'm glad to hear it, if you really liked it that much. She bowed once more, clearly embarrassing Tooka even further. She then approached Sachi.
さっちゃん、ちょっといいですか？
Sak-chan, do you have a minute?
ああ、夏美じゃん。どうしたの？
Hmm? Oh, it's Natsumi. What's up? Oh.
川辺で描いてる時の絵、とても綺麗でした。
The picture you painted down by the riverside was very beautiful.
どうしたの？急に。
What brought this on?
この間は、ひまわり畑で絵を描いてて、それも、すごく綺麗でした。
The picture you painted at the sunflower field was also very beautiful.
夏美にも認められるってことは、私も結構やるかもね。
I must be pretty damn good if I'm getting praised by you.
これからも、絵を描くことをやめないで、頑張ってください。
Please, continue to paint to the best of your abilities.
もちろんだよ。
Of course!
はい。
Okay. Dot.
ケンイチ、どうしたの？シリアス？
What's wrong, Kenichi? You look pretty serious. Well, you were smiling.
笑ってるっていうか、嬉しいんだけど。だ
Of course I was. I'm glad. Glad?
って夏美が私に話しかけてくれるなんてめったにないし、それに幸せそうな笑顔だったからさ。
Come on, Natsumi never talks to me. Besides, did you see that grin on her face?
ああ、ケンイチが頑張ってるんだって思えたし。
It made me realize that you've been working with her really hard. No, that's not the case why she's doing that. She bids her farewells. I see. Natsumi approached Isuno as I was talking to Sachi. I moved to a spot where I could hear them. Isuno's eye met with my own for a second.
磯野くん
I think he's smart enough. He will catch up on that and helps me out again. He is the MVP.
やあやあ、夏美ちゃん、どうしたの？
Hello there, Natsumi-chan. What's up?
長い間苦労ばかりかけてしまってすみませんでした。
I'd like to apologize for causing you so much trouble over the years.
苦労というと？
What do you mean by trouble?
一人だった私の面倒を見てくれてました。
Well, you looked after me when I was all alone.
本当にともともでした。
Really? Thank you. Thank you so much.
僕は介護心に溢れてるからね。
Oh, it was nothing. I'm quite the nurturing figure after all.
はい、そう思います。
Yes, I agree.
そう？
Really? He hadn't been expecting that one. For once, Isuno was speechless.
それじゃあ私は帰ります。
I'd be heading back home now.
うん。帰り道、森田くんに気をつけて。
Watch out for Morita-kun on your way back.
わかりました。
Huh? I understand. She left the classroom.
森田くんは帰らないのかい？
You are not going to go with her, Morita-kun. What did you think of that conversation just now?
聞かないでほしいな。鳥肌もんだったよ。
I'd rather you not ask. It gives me goosebumps just thinking about it. Goosebumps?
リアルの人間から褒められたのなんていつ以来だろ。嬉しいな。
Okay. I can't even remember the last time a real human being praised me. Elation fills my being. Elation? Okay, didn't I just look that up? Sure. Sounds a little bit familiar. Oh, okay. Proud is also a translation for elation. Or euphoria, I guess. Euphoria is also a translation of elation. Or just plain joy, delight, or pleasure is also something you can use instead of elation. It's the one kind of goosebumps.
Huh?
I pursued Natsumi, leaving Isuno holding the bags. Two plates were sitting on the table when I returned. One for me, one for and one for Natsumi.
いただきます。
Oh no. Itadakimasu. We ate together. This was what I had been hoping for every day. Nak-chan,
はい、
looks like you really went all out on tonight's dinner.
気づいてもらえました。
You noticed? Well, it all looks quite delicious.
食費を変えないで美味しくする方法です。いつもは簡単に作ってしまいますから。
I used some techniques that make the food taste better without increasing the cost much. Usually, I just keep it simple. So you've been influenced by Toka?
そうですね。大根さんかもしれません。
I suppose it might be Onesan's influence, yes. I get the feeling that she just wants to make everyone happy and then she just herself. That's the feeling I'm getting, because this always gets a dark turn at some point, a very dark turn. It was the same with Sachi, it was the same with Tooka, and now, absolutely surely, it will make a very, very dark turn with her, too.
見ていたら、私も美味しいものが作ってみたくなって。
I started wanting to cook something delicious myself after eating her food. I really love your miso soup at least. I doubt even Tooka could make miso soup better than this.
そんなことはないと思いますが、ありがとうございます。
I don't think that's true, but thank you very much. This croquette! It's plump and crispy, but the taste doesn't call too much attention to itself. It almost feels like it melts in your mouth.
なんか、料理番組の人みたいですね。
You sound like one of those cooking shows.
そのコロッケは、かなり上手にできたと思うんですが、どうですか？
I thought that croquette was pretty good myself. Do you think? Actually, while we talk about croquettes, those are one of my favorite things to eat. I don't eat it very often, but when I eat it, always making it gold brown crispy. I love those things. Yeah, I'd agree. I hadn't even been able to imagine this scene this morning. Natsumi must really have been driven into a corner. She acted happy, but she was making sure to avoid any and all eye contact.
私の分も食べますか？コロちゃん。
Wait, what? Would you like to eat my serving as well? My Kuro-chan? Please don't treat it like a pet. Anyway, you don't want to eat it?
作ってる時に結構食べてしまって、ちょっと飽きちゃってるんです。
I ate quite a bit of it while I was making it. I'm kind of tired of croquette. Oh, then I guess I'll take it.
じゃあ。
Yeah. Natsumi grabbed the croquette using her chopsticks. Her hand carried it to my plate, shaking all the while. Natsumi was trembling? Somehow the croquette managed to make it to my plate without incident. Natsumi dropped her chopsticks. You know, I figured you were gonna drop the croquette, but you ended up dropping the chopsticks instead. Nice twist ending. She bent over to pick up the chopsticks. Right as she was about to grasp them, however, her hand started shaking again. Natsumi stared at her quivering palms.
寒い。
So cold. Cold? What do you mean, Nakchan? Is she poisoning herself? Or has she been poisoned? A gasp of anguish made its way from her lips.
寒い。
So cold. Hey, are you alright? Is she poisoned? Were her palms truly that cold? Something was wrong here. I reached out to take Natsumi's hand. Ta-dum! I stopped myself right in the nick of time. Nakchan, are you okay?
はい、大丈夫です。何でもないです。
Yes, I'm fine. It's nothing. It's nothing? Your entire body is shaking, for God's sake. See, I guess you're alright then.
はい、問題ないです。
Oh, I'm a little bit... Well, I'm not shaky, but it's cold for me anyway. Yes, I'm alright. I'll wipe my ass. She's not poisoned, is she?
それじゃあ、お疲れ様でした。
I had a wonderful day today. Natsumi bowed to me as we were getting ready for bed. Yeah, me too.
おやすみなさい。
Good night. Natsumi waddled over to her futon. It was a rather cute sight. Hey, Nakchan, you got a second?
はい。
About what Hoizuki said today.
ああ、気にしてないですけど。
Yeah? Don't worry. It doesn't bother me. You don't have to lie.
嘘じゃないです。本当に現実感がないんです。だから気にならないんです。
I'm not lying. I told you before. It just doesn't feel real. You don't have to worry. We're here for you, okay? We are here for you, okay? No matter what happens.
はい。
What? Everyone is here for you.
何がですか？
Oh, what do you mean? You heard me, didn't you?
はいはい。ごめんなさい。
Huh? Oh, yes. I'm sorry. Thank God. For a second there, I thought you were spacing out like usual.
誰がですか？
Ooh. ... Whether or not she did this on purpose would remain an eternal mystery.
ごめんなさい。気を使ってもらって。
I'm sorry for making you worry about me. Hey, it's only natural. We're friends after all.
どうもです。
Thank you. She jerked her head to the side in an awkward fashion. She hadn't even been looking at me to begin with. Hey, did you just hear something outside?
昨日は嫌味なことを言ってすみませんでした。
Is that an assassin coming in? I'm sorry. I said mean things to you yesterday. Huh?
ですから森田さんを不快にさせてしまって。
I mean, I ended up making you feel bad. Who?
それ私の真似ですか？
Are you copying me? Sorry. Anyway, it didn't bother me at all. Don't beat yourself up over it.
私不安定ですね。
I'm an unstable person, aren't I? So she knew it herself.
こんな私でもよろしくお願いできますか？
You might be unstable, but can you still try to work with me? Of course.
ありがとうございます。
Thank you very much. Natsumi bid me good night once more, then slipped into her futon. She muttered so cold over and over until she finally fell asleep. I tried seeing if there was anything wrong, but she just kept telling me that she was fine. Unstable, huh? Would her personality pull another 180 tomorrow? Good night, Nakchan. I know that you went through a lot today, but we are all by your side. We are gonna win this, okay? I'm gonna save you. I entered my futon and closed my eyes. Natsumi's supervision still had a long way to go. So, no assassin! Alright then! Wait. I was about to end the episode, but where are you going? As I had expected, Natsumi was standing in front of the door. I had woken up because of the rustling noises she had made.
起きてたんですか？
You were awake? Her eyes met with mine.
それとも起こしてしまいましたか？
Or maybe I woke you up? She was looking straight at me.
森田さんに気づかれないで外に出られると思ったんですけどね。
I was planning on slipping out without you noticing me. Her words carried an undertone of grief. Thought you were asleep.
崖に行くんです。
I'm going to the cliff. And what? Jump yourself off it? The girl standing before me was no longer hesitant. Just what time do you think it is? I can't allow that.
命令ですか？
Is that an order? For once, she sounded rebellious. It's a request.
じゃあ行かせてください。
It isn't an order. Then please allow me to leave. Why? Please submit a written manuscript detailing your request.
もう意味がないんです。
Everything is meaningless. 400 words was too much, huh?
心が空っぽになってしまったんです。どうしようもないんです。すべてがどうでもいいのに、どうしようもないんです。わかりますか？
My heart is now empty. There's nothing I can do about it. Everything has stopped mattering to me. And there's nothing I can do about it. You understand? Oh, I know this feeling so well. You have no idea. No, I don't. But understand that I don't want you to give up. I met her gaze head on.
私は最初から諦めてました。諦めていたからやってこれていたんです。
I gave up a long time ago, Norita-san. I've only lasted this long because I gave up.
けれど一度期待してしまった。
It's sad. I did have hope once.
期待してしまったから、その分余計に寒くなったんです。
Of course, because of that hope, I've become even colder. Natsumi shook her head again and again, rejecting this world and everything in it.
何もかも間違ってました。
My life has just been one big mistake.
誰とも仲良くしなければいいのに、仲良くしてしまいました。
I got close
だ
to
から
people.
余計に寒くて仕方がないんです。
I got close to people because I thought it was okay. But it wasn't. So I just became even colder.
さっちゃん、大根さん、磯野くん、お友達を作ってしまったこと、
Sak-chan,
それから
Sak-chan, Isan, Isono-kun. The fact that I made friends and
それから人を好きになろうと考えてしまったこと、
and the fact that I had even thought about loving someone.
だからその分ずっと寒いんです。
When I was confronted with those facts, I grew colder and colder.
震えが止まらなくて、私の行動もめちゃくちゃです。一度溶かしてしまった鉄が、もう元の形には固まらないように、うまく生きていけないんです。
My behavior was all screwed up. My body wouldn't stop shaking. I'm like melted iron. You can never pound me back into my original shape. Can't go on living like I used to. Despite her trembling voice, she was gripping the doorknob quite firmly.
命令で止められても、私は行くかもしれません。
Even if you order me to stop, I think I might still go. Nak-chan, wait.
強制収容所に入れば、私の今すぐにでもしたいことができますか？
Will they let me do what I want to do right away if I get sent to a concentration camp? They won't.
できないのなら、ちょっと困ります。
Let me do what I want to do right away if I get sent to a concentration camp? What do you think a concentration camp is? It's a bit of a problem then.
やっぱりあの崖は大好きな場所ですから。ケンちゃんとなっちゃんの素敵な場所ですから。
I
願うならあの場所で。
really do love that cliff. After all, it's Ken-chan and Nak-chan's special place. If I wanted to do it, the cliff would be... Are you talking about the adult stuff here? All of my other options had been exhausted. I had no choice but to employ my last resort. We have a problem here. I spoke calmly. I'm going to fail the exam if you do not cooperate with me. ... If you absolutely must do this, then why don't we both head to the cliff tomorrow? It shouldn't count against me if we can make it look like an accident.
そうでしたね。
No, she wasn't talking about that. What was I even thinking? Oh god, I'm sorry that I thought that way even. She was... she meant the cliff would be the place to end... her favorite place to end it all. Oh, I'm stupid. Oh. It's true.
試験に合格しないといけないんですよね。
We have to make sure you pass the exam, don't we? Yeah.
そのために頑張ってきたんですよね。
After all, that's what you've been working toward all this time. Yeah, consider it a request from Ken. She shuddered when that word passed through my lips.
ケンちゃんがそう言うなら今日は寝ることにします。
If Ken-chan says so, then I'll get some sleep for now. Thank you. Come on, hop on in, okay? I invited her into my own futon. What? Wait, what? Did he try to make fun again? That was a little bit tasteless, wasn't it? Or was he serious? Natsumi ignored me and returned to her own futon.
じゃあ明日。
Tomorrow, then. Yeah, tomorrow. Good night. I went into the hallway after making sure that she was asleep. Hey, you guys. What are they doing here? As I had thought, crisis averted, for now at least. Oh, he has set them up in case he wouldn't notice. So he introduced them to the problem he had seen coming.
さすが
Well done! So you guys really did notice, eh? Oh, no, he didn't? Oh, good! They are not as dumb as I thought it initially.
当たり前でしょ。朝にドヨーンとしてて放課後になったらいきなり話しかけてくるんだもん。なんかあったと思うでしょ。
They are not... Even Toka's not as dense as she used to be. Of course! I mean, she was totally out of it this morning, yeah? But then this afternoon, she just wouldn't stop talking. Anyone would think that something was up.
この二人は僕より早くこの部屋の前で待機してたよ。
These two actually got here before me.
マジで心配だよ。
I was just so worried about her. Hey, come on. Didn't I tell you to leave it to me? I tapped Sachi and Toka on their shoulders, hoping to bring them some relief.
頼んだぜ。
Don't let us down, okay? The three of them left without another word. As you very well know, I'm aiming to become a special high-class individual. However, I smiled out of disdain for myself. However, what? I had the feeling that One-chan was standing behind me. I bet she was even smiling, just like I was. After all, One-chan would always praise me, no matter what I did. I stayed by Natsumi's side until morning, occupied by thoughts of my sister. Alright then, it got pretty tense. And yeah, I'm going to leave this episode right about now. So I hope you somehow enjoyed this episode. And as always, leave a like and subscribe to become a knight. And I will hopefully see you then in the next episode. Stay tuned.